What is up, guys? This is syphic coming back at you with another video. In this video I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys check out a console actually that was not released anywhere but I think Taiwan and maybe Hong Kong, and it is a basically a PC Engine Shuttle clone known as the Jamiko PC Boy. Let's take a look. Okay guys, so here is the full boxed PC Boy made by Jamiko. From what I know, this is basically a like a pirate or a clone console that was made for the Taiwanese market, maybe the Hong Kong market. I don't believe this was made for Japan, mainly because the power connectors for these are usually, if you do find one of these, it's going to be like a Euro connector. And you know, Taiwan and some of those countries were, I guess, you know, owned by France back in, you know, the 90s still. So a lot of the stuff over there was PAL and European power connectors and stuff like that. So I do have two of these. I have one that has been modified for American titles and also modified for NTSC. But I believe this one might be the NTSC model. Like I said, I do have two of them, but both of them, other than that, are pretty much identical in looks and so on and so forth. So, but yeah, I believe these were basically going to be powered by European power. They only play PC Engine games, but like I said, I believe this one is the one that's been modified to play USA titles. And they also produced, Jamiko also produced a Turbografx clone, which basically looks just like a normal Turbografx, but I believe also says PC Boy on it or something like that. I can't remember. And that one I do not have, but I am trying to track down. So I was able to get this one from an eBay seller quite a few years ago. And it's just been in the collection ever since. I do try to pick up all these different variants and clones since I'm a PC Engine turbo freak. So whenever I run across stuff like this, I definitely pick it up. As you can see here, it says PC Boy by Jamiko, the Fanatic designers, which is pretty funny. Video game system. Down here it says an Encore Performance Bring Magic Home. Down here you'll see it says never before has a fantasy of one been so magic. I don't know what the hell that means, but yeah. On the side here is just basically a picture of the console, and you see there. Over here is just a repetition of basically what's at the bottom. In the back you do get basically some instructions on how to basically put the card in. So open dust cover, place cassette and holder, insert cassette and close dust cover. And for some reason they have it again down here, but like in different, I don't know, it says open dust cover again. It says release cassette by pushing in lightly. Then it says remove cassette and replace dust cover. So I guess it's how to put in the game and how to take out the game is what they're trying to show you there. There was a little bit of damage here. This was kind of damaged in shipping. Other than that, this box was pretty minty, but ain't gonna really be too picky about that. Like I said, it's too late to complain to the seller now, as I got this quite a few years ago. So let's open this up so you guys can check this out. Alright, let's see here. Alright. The system does slide out here. Okay, we'll put the box aside. And we'll go ahead and open the lid up here. And first off, we see that there is an instruction booklet. You got the PC Boy instruction manual. Let's have a look here. Basically just showing you how to open where like the nameplate, the power switch, dust cover, joystick controller, and all that is on here. Basically the adapter, how to connect it, the AV cables, and so on and so forth. Over here you get a diagram of basically how to connect it to your TV. How funny, the cartridge here that they show is Splatterhouse, and this is totally like budget. It's just it basically tells you how you can convert it using various different cables and so on and so forth. Basically just how to connect the system. Over here it tells you how to use the controller, what the turbo buttons mean, and so on and so forth. Down here we get the operating instructions, once again how to put in the cart. Over here we get how to change the game packs, how to use the controllers, some precautions, troubleshooting if the game doesn't come on or you don't get no video. Other than that, that's pretty much about it. Pretty basic little manual here. And here we go. And this one actually is new. It's basically always been wrapped in here. And here we get an RF. Take a look at this here. Interesting looking RF one. I've never seen one like this before, but that's kind of neat. Very interesting. Put that back inside here. Alright. Here we get the AC adapter. Let's see here. I'm going to try to pull this out. So yeah, so you can see here there's the Euro connector there, basically. And this just says AC adapter on there. And it's still in the baggie and never been opened, never been used. The controller here just looks just like a turbo controller. It says PC Boy on here. It's pretty stiff actually. It's not as nice as a regular turbo controller. You got your button 1 and 2. You select and run. It's pretty stiff as well. And then you got your turbo buttons here. Other than that, it's just the same molding as a turbo controller, but no Turbografx or PC Engine on there. Just PC Boy. And like I said, it's pretty stiff. Let's see. I haven't seen what this is here. This looks like it's a cable for the RF adapter. So that was in there. And you can see that the cables have been kind of molding into the plastic there. Let's put that back in and let's take a look at the console now. Let's see if I can pull this out here. Alright, so it comes in this interesting shrink wrap. It isn't shrink wrapped all the way, but we can basically get the console out. Alright, and it is very shiny. It's not matte finish like the regular Shuttle is. It actually even feels a little bulkier. Down here we get basically, it says TV game console, computer video game model, and then it tells you here it's PAL. Right here I do see it says T16, so I think this is the one that was modded to play US turbo games. So this system will play turbo games, US versions. The other PC Boy I have is the one that's still basically Japanese titles. Here you get your on and off switch. This feels pretty stiff compared to the normal one. And then you got your lid here. Just kind of hard here to open, but you can see there. I've never actually opened this one up to see the internals, but it's interested to see what the mod is like. And then back here you don't have any expansion port like you do on the other one, on the regular Shuttle, but you do have your basically your power, and then you got your composite video cables here. I'm not sure if this is you know, stereo or not. One could be RF. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's what the console looks like, and it's like a shiny, and it's black in color. Got the controller port there. As you can see, it doesn't have the you can kind of close the actually on the Japanese version, this is actually over here, and it has a little switch so you can close the port, but this one doesn't have it. It's all just in the back. So very interesting little system here. Very clone from Taiwan. And there is another one that I was able to track down in Europe actually, that I will show you next. Well, not in this video, but in the next video that I do, so you guys can check out. But yeah, so that is the PC Boy, PC Engine Shuttle clone, most likely from Taiwan or Hong Kong. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, checking out something interesting. I'll be showing more stuff later. I've got a bunch of good stuff that I've gotten in recently that I'd like to share with you guys. So if you guys have anything like this out there and you'd like to sell it, I'd love to buy it. Or like I said, I love to do trades as well, so if you want to trade something, you know, we could definitely do that. But any exotic PC Engine or Turbografx stuff you might have out there lying around, whether it be flyers or t-shirts or stickers or anything like that that you guys might happen to have, let me know. I'm always willing to purchase or trade for that kind of stuff. And definitely looking for other cool, neat items and stuff. So I'll post another video in a couple of weeks, maybe sooner than that, depending on how much free time I have. I've been a little bit busy, but yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video if you'd like. I really appreciate the support, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Take care, guys, and until the next video, this is syphic signing out. Lates.